Aptitude is the ability to learn a second language in an academic environment. It intends to predict events in the second language, acquisition. Even though it can be measured, aptitude cannot be observed but deduced from results of psychological tests. Those tests have been used to select people capable to learn languages, analyze strengths and weaknesses in the second language acquisition, and differentiate instruction and exposure to the second language. One of the most known aptitude tests is the MLAT, Modern Language Aptitude Test, which evaluates factors of language aptitude such as paired associates, which test the student's ability to remember vocabulary lists of foreign words with their translations, words in sentences, or grammatical sensitivity, which evaluates if the student can choose grammatical functions in a sentence, phonetic script, which tests whether the learner can match the word they hear to its written form. However, this test doesn't measure different abilities at different stages of language development. In the early stages, students learn basic vocabulary, listening to new words, understanding the meaning of them, and remembering them. After those early stages, students learn how to use words in the correct order, managing interaction with others in the L2. In advanced stages, students learn how to behave appropriately in the L2 and learn the appropriate formal and informal phrases and expressions. Besides, it doesn't take into account the different contexts in which language is given. The explicit learning, which is intentional and requires effort and concentration, is mostly given in adults, while implicit learning is learned by exposure alone and not as a result of explicit instruction, which is mostly given in children. Incidental learning is unintentional in a variety of situations: parties, workplace, watching subtitled movies, reading books, or listening to music. New proposals have been developed that include the recent findings from SLA research. Skihan, for example, proposes process input for meaning, organizing what has been heard and related to what is already known, and producing language in response to task commands. Robinson, how different clusters of cognitive abilities are related to learning from explicit instruction and incidental learning from written input and from oral input, and from corrective recasting of output.